Today's topic of the day is about 2023 goals and 2024 New Year's resolutions. I want you to be honest with me, we are guilty of this, whether it be in 2023 or any other year. We make New Year's resolutions and we don't stick to them. We don't make it. We may get to June, July, maybe even all the way to November, and then halas, we've given up. And there's a reason why. But I want you guys to know this, that it's important to fail. It's important to set goals and fail. It's important to set your expectations high and fail. The problem is, we are told from a very young age that failure is bad. If you get a bad grade, failure. If you don't do well in a sales job, you're fired. This is the thing. Failure is a good thing. If you don't fail, you don't learn. And if you don't learn, you don't succeed. So you need to, if you want to succeed at anything, you need to learn from mistakes every single time, whether that be through yourself or through other people. So usually what happens in a job is that maybe your boss will tell you, don't do this, don't do that. And then a mentor may say, don't do this, don't do that. Because that way they've made these mistakes in the past and they know this does not work. Making this very clear, I believe failure is key because it allows you to grow, allows you to learn, and it allows you to actually set bigger goals in the future. There's 3 reasons, right, why failure happens, and especially for your goals in 2023. One is you set high goals and don't break them down every single month. Sorry, my handwriting is so bad. I'm reading it, I'm like, oh damn, I can't read that word. Anyway, note to self, have better handwriting. This is what happens when you have notes and you can't read it. So you set your goals so high, but you didn't break it down every single quarter, every single month to have a target and have a goal. Maybe you did do this, and then one month happened where you failed it and it put you off. And that is what ends up happening. In number 2, you plateau, you stop, and you make mistakes, or you just give up because you've plateaued and you can't continue to make progress. That's going to happen. Let's say your goal is to lose weight. You've set a goal for the year of 2023 to lose 12 kilograms, which is 1 kilo a month. Very good goal. Your body's going to look completely different. Maybe it's 24 kilograms, whatever. 1 month, January hits, boom, great. 2nd month hits, boom, great. 3rd month, you plateaued and then you gave up because you're like, well, I'm not going to hit my target now. 4 kilos in 1 month is way too hard. I can't do this anymore. This is way too tough. Boom, you're overthinking and then halas, you give up. So the best thing you can do in those situations is be like, look, you're going to have months which are great and months which aren't. So ask yourself, it's okay to set these monthly targets, but if you mess up, how can you figure it out and go better? And number 3, you didn't really want that goal. All honesty, so many of you set goals to be like, do you know what? I want the body of my dreams. I want to look great. I want to look good in that summer bod situation. I'm going to look good on the beach, in the bikini, in the shorts, whatever. But it's not really for you. It's to impress other people on social media, your family, your friends, whoever you're going away with, to then have it for no reason. So you end up being like, oh, I want to look this certain way to please everyone else, but then no one really cares anyway because they're too busy thinking the same thing of trying to please everyone else. So ask yourself, when you set goals to yourself, when you set New Year's resolutions, let's say you do want to lose weight. I love that example because you know me, in the health and fitness industry, I do believe that people have these goals all the time. Ask yourself, do you want this for you? If it is for you, then set those goals, set the monthly targets and push forward. And don't give up because you're going to have stressful situations. So many of us, including myself, fail goals in 2023. I set a goal to read a book a week for the whole of 2023. I failed. I tried very hard. I did it last year for 6 months. I did very good. I read 32 books last year, so I thought let's go aim for 52. Then I did it for 4 months, hit 16 books, boom, going great, went on vacation, and then started to slack. And we've all been there. So there's a reason why we fail. And I've went through that just now. But what I want you to do is ask yourselves these questions before you set yourself any goal. And before you set your goals in 2024, you need to ask yourself this. 1, ask yourself, why do you want this goal? So many people want financial goals because they want to have all the fancy watches and cars and money. But realistically, why do you actually want it? Because if it's to impress other people, you won't get there. Second question is, think about life after you achieve it and say to yourself, what next? So many people think about what they want to achieve, how much money they want to have, the body of their dreams, all these things. But what would happen if all of a sudden you had it like that? What would happen? Is your life going to change? What's life afterwards like that? Can you set another goal? What's happening? And there is a study that says the better you are at visualizing life after achieving the goal you want to achieve, the more likelihood of you actually achieving it and it becoming true. So the better you are at seeing it, feeling it, emotions towards it, understanding what it feels like, and your knowledge required for it, the better you are with regards to what direction you need to go in to try and achieve it, the better you are at actually trying to achieve it in the first place, and the more work ethic you put into it, and the more likely it is to happen. These are the questions you need to ask yourself when wanting to achieve a goal. So before setting goals in 2024, ask yourself, why do I want this goal? And if I achieved it, what would happen in my life? And what does it feel like to actually achieve it? The reason why I say this is because 2024 is only 5.5 weeks away. Yep, it hits me hard too, guys. Like, damn, like 5.5 weeks away. Second, are they going to push you in life? Once you achieve this goal, is this going to push you and make you a better person or a worse person? How many times have I heard this, right, when I was younger? Like, not of my family, but of some people. Oh, the rich and the posh people are so, snobbish and, up themselves, and they think they're all that. That is our perspective of, quote, rich people when I was younger. But the thing is, it wasn't them which was the issue. It was actually... Sorry, it wasn't the money that was the issue. It was them which was the issue. It's like they were the exact same person when they thought they were the nothing. And then when they got it, they just got a bigger ego, So it wasn't the money, it was the person. Number 3, life after achieving it. How's your life going to look? Is it going to be any different? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? What it makes you feel like? Because the thing is, this is what I've realized. When people make more money, when people get the body they want, so they're looking better, they're earning more money, they attract, if you will, different types of people into their lives. They get a bigger ego. They think they're, quote, the man or the woman, and they end up just trying to be something they're not. And that's the thing. So ask yourself, how's your life going to be different once you achieve it? And when you start setting these goals, asking these questions is going to be like, wait, do I really want it? Yes or no? So for me, 2024, what do I want to achieve? I want to buy another apartment with my partner. There's a massive goal I cannot say, but that's going to happen, which you guys will find out. So if you follow me on Stumpy on TikTok, if you follow me on Stumpy94 on Instagram or Stump Station on YouTube, go subscribe. Then you'll find out that big thing halfway through the year. And my goal is to get a certain income by the end of the year, make social media where it could be a full-time job, but try and make it as if it's a part-time job as well. So I have many goals I want to achieve, as always. But now, this is the question you need to ask yourself, and it's the most important. Who can help you get there? It's not about the how, it's about the who. And that's from the book I'm reading right now. Not how, who. And so many people need to realize this. The biggest things that you achieve in life is not how you got there, it's who got you there. We hear this all the time. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Think about it. The Great Wall of China wasn't made by one man with a vision. The Empire State Building wasn't with one man with a vision. What else is there? The Great Pyramids of Egypt wasn't one man with a vision and he just did it. No, it takes thousands of people to work together to achieve something. And without the person's vision, without the person that was in charge taking action, without all the people working together to achieve something, it never would have happened. So you need to ask yourself, who do you need in your life that you know or you may not know that's going to help you get there? Like, if you want to lose weight, do you have a personal trainer? Do you have a nutrition coach? Do you have someone to keep you accountable on your goals and your habits every single week? Do you have these people in your life that's pushing you to be better? Next one, if you want to make money, do you have people in your life that are also making the same money? Do you have people in your life that are helping you obtain it and grow from it? Do you have other entrepreneurs in your life if you want to make a business? If you want to make it on social media, is there people that you hang around with that also want to do social media? Because who you hang around with is what you become. and they will push you to be better. Right now, I want to talk about how to achieve the goals of your New Year's resolutions in 2024. So, how to achieve a goal. Some of these are very basic. Set a plan. So, whatever you want to achieve for the year, break it down to monthly segments of what you need to achieve. For example, you want to lose 12 kilograms in 1 year, 1 kilogram a month. If you want to make a certain amount of money, what do you need to hit every single quarter? If you want to achieve a goal, break it down. But remember, you will fail 1 month. You will have a bad quarter. Ask any business. There's always a bad quarter of the year. So, halas, what I want you to think about, what are you going to do in these hard times, in these stressful situations? So when you're creating this plan, say, when everything goes badly, what can I do to get back on track? What is my contingency plan for the situation? How am I going to deal with the stress? You may not figure out the problem, but how am I going to deal with the problem? That's what you need to write down. And everyone's going to be different. It may just be needing a day to yourself and having a little break. It may be working harder. It may be asking around. Whatever it may be, write it down. Next, could you set a harder goal and work harder? So whatever your goal you thought about when I said set a goal for 2024, could you set a harder goal that you would need to achieve? And could you work harder towards the goal you want to achieve? For example, let's say you want to create a business. Oh, I'm only going to spend an hour a day. Well, it's not going to be a great business. So spend 3-4 hours a day in the evening. You want to lose weight? I'm going to go to the gym for 60 minutes and I'm being a little bit of a calorie deficit. Okay, how about drinking 3 liters, 4 liters of water, having 8 hours sleep, making sure that you work with a coach which is going to push you in the gym on weight or cardio, making sure that you are working with someone on your food to make sure you're on track, you're dialing in the calories, the macros, go all in. Then, if you fail a step or a milestone, what's going to happen? Because you're going to fail. You're going to fail a target. Whether that be for the year, the 6 month, the 3 month, whatever, you're going to fail a target at one point. And if you're not, you've set your standards too low. And that's a good thing you need to remember, guys. If you have a goal in life and for the year, or let's say you have a goal for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, and you don't fail at any moment, your standard is too low. You need to fail at one point if your goal is high enough to be able to continue going and learning from your mistakes and get better. Remember that. Final question is, who do you need in your life to achieve it? I think this is a hard one because many of us don't even think about who we need, but there's many people we do need in our life to achieve more. So you're not going to lose all that weight on your own if you're hanging around with people every single weekend that go out and eat fast food. You're probably not. You're not going to be a multi-millionaire if you're not hanging around with people that have high incomes. If you hang around with people that live paycheck to paycheck, you're not having the same conversations with people that make millions. You're not. They speak differently. There's different language, the way they talk to each other, what they talk about. And guess what? This is what you need to do in your life. How can you upgrade your life? And what do you need to change with regards to your lifestyle and the people in it to get better? Final thing you need to think about. What will your life be like when you finally achieve that goal? I've said this many times. The more you visualize the outcome of what you want to achieve in great detail, the likelihood of you achieving it has increased, and you're more likely the probability, of you actually achieving it is increased. So that's what I want you to think about. What does it look like at the end? Guys, if you're new around here, do not forget to subscribe. And if you liked the video and you've made it this far, do not forget to like. Follow me on my other socials on Stumpy94 on Instagram and Stumpy on TikTok. Shabab Banat, peace. I'll see you guys next time.